What's up, guys? Welcome back to my stream. Today I got something different for you guys. So the game that I play has an update coming out in a couple of days, and it's one of the ones that I've been looking forward to the most. Since I've been playing this game, I wanted an Illuminati update for Iron Man, Black Bolt, Doctor Strange, Professor X, Mr. Fantastic, Black Panther, and Namor. So this update 100% has an Iron Man, Mr. Fantastic, and Professor X uniform, and it's the 6-year anniversary for the game. So this should be interesting. Sorry if there's a little bit of a lag. I'm not at my typical stream setup, but I wanted to give you guys this content anyway, and it's different, so whatever. On top of that, I don't know if how the copyright stuff works, so if this video gets taken down, oh well. Um, yeah, what's up, Fly? So it's something new. I don't know, just wanted to try it out. And I'm glad you actually decided to say something because my overlay is messed up. There we go. That should be better. All right, so I'm just gonna go ahead and get started. Like I said, this video is not what I'm gonna be showing is not mine. It's just a live stream for Marvel Future Fight. If it gets copyrighted, whatever. But let's just go ahead and watch. Pretty hyped for this update. Um, I know it's got Iron Man, Mr. Fantastic, Professor X, and we're getting Mephisto as a playable character, but that's all I know. And I'm gonna skip ahead. If, oh my God. I have some fat fingers. Oh my God. I'm gonna use the arrow keys. Don't judge me for this. I'm scuffed. Is that the right way to say that? To be honest, guys, if you don't play this game, I think you should. I think overall it's a great game. It's going in the right direction. So let's see what
Welcome
they
to the
have.
Marvel Future Fight V600 stream, V610 update stream, version 620 update stream.
By
I
the
am
way,
your
guys, let
host
me know if
Kim,
the
and
video's
as
louder than
always,
me so I can
very
fix it.
happy to be here with you. I am coming to you from my own living room, which is not how we usually do it, but we are living in unusual times, unprecedented times, and we are all trying our best. We are trying our best to work hard, to stay safe, and
Usually
to have fun. And
I skip
speaking of
over
fun,
this because I just want to see the game,
Cage here.
but
Different than yours. Cage is
whatever,
here.
it's the
What's up,
6-year
buddy? How's it
anniversary.
going?
Greeted agent, certainly happy to see friendly faces again. Also nice to see you as well, Kim, and of course, like I said, sort of nice to be with other people.
I'm not a friendly face.
You're, the jury's still out on that, but...
Cage. I missed you, buddy.
Oh, it worked. I didn't think it would work, but I'm glad it did. Hi, folks. I'm Galaxy Defender, Cosmic Cage. Suave Classic Cage. Oh God.
I remember all of these, but some of them I did
I
skip.
believe you're transitioning into another, what was it, in the comics?
Okay, so we are talking about
Comics with
comic
Kim.
basis for this update. Dawn of X is the basis of all the uniforms.
I remember that. Man, I hate her.
Yeah, let's do it.
All right.
Pretty sure that was Jean.
So with that explosion,
Immortal Hulk.
that's right. Hulk will be given TP with this update.
In Humans vs. X-Men, and one is Earth X.
The Mighty Queen demonstrates her power with this newly added Awaken skill.
Whoa!
Hey, look, Black Bolt. There you go.
What's up, guys? We're back for another challenge run. That sound good?
I'm ready. I'm working out.
Damn. Oh, get
I'm kind of upset Black Bolt already got his
Soldier
update
Strange
because
Stagnation
it
for
would have been cool to
2018
get,
by
and
Nick
him, Doctor
Spencer
Strange
and
too.
Donny Cates.
It would have been cool to get
So for the
Doctor
v700
Strange,
update,
Black
the Lord of
Bolt,
Chaos has now been granted the
and then
rank
all of them
of T3.
All right.
at the same time instead of kind of split up.
Whoa. Where are we jumping off of?
Right after the aftermath of Infinity Wars. Right. So like you said, this one's called Guardians United, and he's summoning all of his trusty allies to aid in this attack while he does sweet dance moves across the battlefield.
So I was pretty salty about this game at first, like last year, because I don't think they were going in the right direction. But they're trying to fix it. They're slowly getting there. So I'm excited.
All right, everyone. Take care, and we will see you next time. Till next time, agents. Till next time, agents.
So long.
Until next time, agents.
Bye bye.
And
Mm-hmm.
next time.
Bye bye.
I like that.
Mm-hmm. Is this gonna be another one of those things, like those
Welcome to
that April Fool's thing they did?
Hello, everybody, and welcome to the Marvel Future Fight V700 stream. That is right, this is the 6-year
Is it
anniversary
V700?
for
That's
Marvel
crazy.
Future Fight, and we have a lot to celebrate in it today. I was just enjoying that highlight reel of the streams that we've been working on over the past year, and that was a lot of fun to think about and reminisce about. And I know some of you saw in your respective platforms where you're watching this very live stream some questions posed to you, but I'm just gonna verbalize them
Again,
out
sorry
loud.
guys if
You
it's
can leave
lagging a
your
little.
comments in the
I
chat
hope it's not,
where you
but
see fit. So if you,
I'm on my hotspot.
for instance, I'm just gonna go over the 3 questions that we already should have posted, which were what was your favorite update, an update teaser that
Mm-hmm.
over the past year? I do think
Probably
the
this one.
Leap team is just amazing, so it's hard for me to
Yeah, the
choose
Black
which
Bolt one
one.
was pretty
We
fire.
also have what is your favorite character added over the past
Doctor
year? And
Strange, Ghost Rider
lastly,
was cool.
which character got your favorite uniform and T3 over the
Say
past
less.
year? Let us
Cosmic
know your
Ghost
thoughts in
Rider.
the chat, and we will get
Cosmic
back to
Ghost Rider
that
Punisher was the
pretty
best.
soon. But we have a lot of things to
My
go over
personal
because,
favorite.
as I mentioned, this is the 6-year anniversary for Marvel Future Fight, which is huge, by the way, and in no small part thanks to those of you who are playing and watching right now. So thank you so much for being such a big part of that. We have a lot going on today. First, starting off the top, we have a new character coming to the game. I say new, but you may remember his face. It is the King of Hell himself, Mephisto, someone we're all familiar with. We also have uniforms
Let me know
coming
if that
for
gets too
Iron
loud,
Man,
guys.
Mr. Fantastic, and Professor X. We will be getting into that very soon, along with some other updates that are coming to the game. I do want to reintroduce you to survey rewards. There will be a survey at the end of this live stream, and you can get the link for that by refreshing the page where you are watching this video. It will be added to the description. So you are going to have to refresh to get that link available to you. Please follow it and enter your player information so we can be sure to get the rewards to the right account, and you should be able to claim that in game. There are
Say
a lot of
less.
other fun ways for you to claim rewards, including the pre-register event. You can register your email address on the event page and receive rewards on
I
April
did the wrong
30th.
account at
April
first. I had
30th
to go
is,
back
of
and fix
course,
it.
the exact anniversary day for Marvel Future Fight. There's also a coupon event you may have seen on our social media. You can enter a coupon code, and that is ready for MFF 6-year.
Six
And the
years.
6 is a number 6, while the rest of the words are words and they're spelled out. And you can receive rewards that way. iOS users can also receive rewards through the announcement on the forum. There will also be,
Oh
well,
yeah, guys, by the way, I don't know if I
still
mentioned I haven't watched this
it's
yet.
all
So
relative, a check-in event. Check in the game every day and get rewards. There are still many rewards left, so be sure
some
to
good beefy
log
rewards.
on and make sure you pick them all up as much as you can. Okay, I'm almost out of breath because of all this stuff that we have to go over today. So let's get
I
it started.
swear,
Let's
Iron
take a
Man,
look at
Mr.
this
Fantastic,
quick
and Professor X
overview
better be
of what you can expect
busted.
in V700.
Hey, okay, okay, I see Iron Man, stretchy boy. Hold up, hold up. First of all, why is it all pixelated? All right, I guess that's not gonna work. So let's go back to 720. I think 720 is fine. Please, crossing fingers. Do I have to go back to 480? No, I should have just been patient. I'm just gonna be patient. We're just gonna wait. I'm going back because I missed it because it was all pixelated. Mm-hmm. Well, I mean, I didn't even miss much. Should I just? I'm gonna go back to 480. I don't want it to keep buffering.
Wow, it's a lot to take in. Just looking back at both the sizzle reel or the highlight reel from the past streams we've been in addition to uh, the sheer insanity which is this update in itself. All that to say,
Mm-hmm.
hi everybody, certainly glad to be back and here to be with you during the 6-year anniversary live stream for Marvel Future Fight. Hello again, everybody, and of course, hello to you, Kim.
Hi, Cage. Welcome. It's good to see you as always and to have you here to
Mm-hmm.
talk about all the stuff that's coming that everyone can look forward to.
Yes, it's certainly a lot. As you mentioned, it's easy to get out of breath with all the content we have to show, and of course, there are several things in there you probably have seen that weren't even in the initial teasers uh, initially. So,
Mm-hmm.
with all that to say, let's go ahead and jump right in. So, the first thing we're going to show, we're going to go ahead and jump to the game cam. Is if you, those of you who mentioned in actually
Oh
the
yeah,
Marvel Future Fight
the
4,
UI
is actually
update.
a change to the UI itself.
That's
So of course,
cool.
as you see here, we have
I
the
like it. It looks
maker
pretty clean.
taking up a good portion of the screen here. But of course, there are several different changes with the UI. The point of the anniversary, not point of anniversary, but one of the things we wanted to do in the anniversary, the team wanted to make sure
Look at
everything was a
Mr.
little bit more
Fantastic.
printable and easy, a little more easy in the eyes. So we definitely want you guys to just take a look around. Again, we won't go into too much. We want you to be able to explore many of this yourself. But some things you can see, you can just see how
I
the
wonder how
store
the
team
menu is
inventories
gonna
will
look
be
like after you
on
hit
the right
enter.
side of the screen. We'll take a look at just the team menu here again. Things just look
Okay,
very different, very
okay. Look,
changed.
look at
Again,
Professor X.
of course, we have the three characters which we'll be going over later. You go back to the home screen. There's Professor X. You can see the inventory. It's on the left, instantly right there on the screen as well. So you
Yeah,
guys can
because
go
we
ahead
gotta
and
go to
take
the
a look.
inventory a lot.
Like I said, we're not going to go into
That's pretty cool.
everything right now. We want you guys to be able to have fun exploring on your own. So you guys can look forward to that. So we look forward to seeing
Yeah,
what your feedback is regarding the new UI change.
fantastic. It does look a lot sleeker. And I do
It
want to
does
point
look a
out to
lot sleeker.
everyone,
I
just take
agree.
this opportunity right now to say that the stream build may differ from the live build, so numbers and
Of
details may
course.
change to the final version.
That's
They
correct.
don't even
So
have
of course,
Iron
again,
Man
we're going
Tier
to go ahead and
3 in
jump straight
this.
into the new
Mm,
uniforms. Again, much to go over.
that's crazy.
As you can see,
It's
we have the
funny.
three new uniforms coming so far. We have the Maker, we have Superior Iron Man, and we have Professor X in his classic wheelchair. I can't really
All
call it
right.
a wheelchair though, can I?
Well, there's no wheels, so
No, there's not.
technically not correct.
It is a cool
It's gonna be
shirt.
so funny watching Professor X
So
Yes.
fly around trying to
we're
fight
going to go
people.
ahead and take a look, starting with Reed Richards, the maker. Kim, what can you tell us so far about this
I
maker?
like this UI update.
Well, he is, as you
It's kind of small.
sometimes called the Maker, sometimes Ultimate Reed Richards. He is the Ultimate Marvel Universe's version of Mr. Fantastic. And we are more familiar with Earth 616, Mr. Fantastic. This version of
Okay.
him is what he could have been had he applied his superior intellect to malice and evil.
Hmm. Yeah, so of course, with that said, Reed Richards is actually listed as a supervillain with this uniform, so you can look forward to that.
Mm-hmm.
So with this update, with this uniform, there are some changes to his passive skills. For example, two changes that come to his passive skills are for his
Show us.
shock absorption and his elastic skin. For example, for his elastic skin, in addition to his default effects, his skill and bonus damage actually get a good increase. In addition to that, his shock absorption T2 skill actually gets, instead of 30% damage to physical attacks, it's actually been changed to be able to have resistance to all damage. So there's some
Okay.
benefits you can look forward to
Okay.
for
I
his
think it
passive
should have been
skills.
boosted a little more,
Those are
but
the
okay.
passive. Let's move on to seeing his skills in action.
All right.
All right, the maker is all
Ooh.
set to go.
Hmm.
A couple basic attacks.
Okay.
So I'm going to go ahead and take a look at his first skill. This is the expanded hammer fist.
All right. I get
Okay.
that.
Also, I like the
Pretty
charge up
basic.
on
It's a stunning
the
attack.
tier
It just
3.
kind of does a
They
lariat
changed it.
and just kind of
It's like
moves
one
towards the
solid bar
opponent.
instead of like little mini bars.
Next up is the elastic net.
Whoa.
Let me move
Okay,
over
that's pretty cool.
to these guys
Bleed.
over here.
That's actually pretty cool.
So like he kind of extends his finger and just kind of lacerates his opponents. As you can see, it causes a little bit of bleed damage.
There's something scary about that.
Yeah, he grows like claws or something. That's pretty
Nice
cool.
details there.
This is the third skill now. This is referred
3
to
is
as the rubber cannon. I had to take a few look at this because it's a little bit confusing at what his
that's pretty cool.
visually
It's an
what
iframe,
he
so that's
does.
pretty cool. The
So
last
first
one
he
wasn't.
jumps,
No, no.
he jumps in the air, just kind of
Okay.
barrages the enemy with his
Mm-hmm.
fists. And if you can look at it one more time, it looks like
Does he not get
extends
the
his
accumulation
neck
buff
and then
anymore?
just kind of headbutts his opponent. So take a look at this.
Did
Bam.
they take that out?
Fantastic.
Yeah,
It actually has the
invincibility
rubber
and
cannon. It's like the
accumulation on
cannon
3.
part is just part of his. Just the way he just takes his head and just launches it directly at his
Hmm.
opponent.
I got mixed feelings
So
about
this
this.
is skill 4. I'm actually going to go ahead and redo this because the enemies aren't really
That's cool.
in focus
No
on that.
iframe.
Let me reset that.
I guess they switched it on 3 and
This
4.
is his fourth skill. This is the Mad Bombardment.
Whoa. Ah.
That's pretty
This is a
cool.
binding. Let me try it one more time again. Get it from this angle. This is a bind attack that kind of snares the enemy, and this will also increase your overall attack. And
That's
your
pretty
speed.
cool.
Like one more time.
They got rid of his accumulation is what it looks like.
Get some cannons going.
Evil about this yeah, good job.
Next is the fifth skill. This is the
Hey,
Sphere of
okay.
Insanity.
Oh, I get it.
Okay, that's pretty cool.
It just kind of rolls over the opponents. Go ahead and do this one more time. Surrounds the enemy, goes
What is that
rolls
buff?
them
It's the
over,
third one.
and just messes them up. One more time again. This is another binding attack.
Is that immunity?
Yeah,
And
so
then
it ignores a
penetration.
good
And what's the
percentage of your
last?
enemy's,
What's that last yellow one?
overall dodge rate, in addition to actually just penetrating their overall defense.
Looks like they got rid of his accumulation, and I'm not a fan.
Yeah, and of course the developers are very kind enough to actually.
But the
provide
skills
us
look
some
cool.
Notes. So I'm actually going
I
to
like them so far.
from what they wrote. They say after using skill 4, which is the Mad Bombardment, after using skill 4, you can continue to attack even if you link it with another skill. So it is recommended to use skill 4 first to obtain that buff, and follow it up with a powerful skill such as skill 5. Let's go and test that out.
Mm-hmm. Okay.
Start with
So
skill
the
number
rotation
4,
is just
Mad Bombardment, to get
4,
that
5.
buff. Then
Okay. Wow, that's
Mm-hmm.
overwhelming.
so we're sure many of you guys playing might have some your own skills and different rotations of your own. So we look forward to checking that out in the comments. And just because we can, we have the T3 rolled up. Let's just see how T3 looks in with this uniform.
It's gonna be the same. Hey, his fists look pretty cool.
All right, and there you have it. Once again, for those of you taking notes from the developers, they say they recommended skill rotation is to open up with skill 4, get that buff, and then follow it up with skill 5 to get that good damage. And that does it for the Maker.
That's not a rotation. That's
All
hitting
right,
two
thanks,
buttons.
Cage. Let's move on to our next uniform.
That's right. Next uniform on our list is everyone,
Is
or not.
Iron
Depends on
Man.
you.
Let's
You ask me.
go.
My personal
Let's
favorite. We
go.
have the superior Iron Man. Kim, what can you tell us about this look?
Please buff
Well,
this
very
man.
much like the Maker being a villainous version of Mr. Fantastic,
Mm-hmm.
Superior Iron Man is a villainous version of Tony Stark. And he does have a titular comic series. He has the darkest possible qualities that Tony Stark had or has merged into
Mm-hmm.
a single being.
All right, awesome. So again,
It's
with
like
this skill,
realizing a dark potential.
The skills look cool, but are the
that's a good way to put
buffs
it.
are the
So
buffs
Yeah.
gonna
for this
be
skill, not for this skill, for this uniform similar to
enough?
the Maker, Iron Man is actually listed as a supervillain. He'll have 4 new skills, and in his first to open up his passive effect, his passive skills have been changed for precision aim. For example, his critical and dodge rate have been increased up to around 15%, along with his energy attack. Again, these numbers aren't exactly going to be
Okay, dodge
matched
and crit rate
classically,
buff.
so again,
Okay, on his
all these
passive,
numbers are
because right now
exact.
it's just
And for his
what
passive skill that is
15%
on
energy
movements,
attack.
again, critical damage actually has been increased to 50%, while skill and bonus damage also has an increase as well. So there's that.
Interesting.
So next up, let's go ahead and see those actual skills. So I mentioned he has 4 new skills.
Mm-hmm.
First skill is the Twin Blade, but again, those of you who have his endgame skill, you'll notice that there's a
Okay,
difference
I
there.
do like that move. It's pretty cool.
Yep.
It's the same as
So
endgame.
next
I
up
use
is
it
the
all
new
the
skill.
time.
This is skill number 2, which is the Flare Launcher.
Okay, it
That
looks
was
like they
surprising.
copied that
Attack is pretty fast. Let's try it again.
from
Yeah.
Iron Patriot,
This is an
Green
imitating
Goblin,
burn attack.
kinda.
You can just launches in the air, gives
But
a good
okay,
repulsor blast.
good for 2.
Yeah.
Right, fun, pretty
I
fun.
thought I was Cage.
So next up, so those of you who are familiar with the
No,
comic
I'm not
version,
showing my face
take a
yet.
look at this. This is referred to as the Iron Drone. So those of you
Okay,
who
and
remember the
accumulation.
comic for Superior Iron Man, he had drones that he would use
Does he still get his buff?
to
His
survey.
damage to supervillain buff?
He uses the drones for different
I
purposes.
think he
And
does.
these are some of the
Is that a
drones as you can
frenzy
see.
buff? What is that?
So these drones actually
That's
cause
actually
paralysis
pretty
while
cool.
also increasing your all attack, and also giving you a
Oh, all
little
attack.
bit of damage immunity.
No damage to supervillains?
There you get some good.
It really has a wide neck, doesn't it?
Oh, no
Use that
accumulation.
as
My
a
bad.
pretty
That was
pretty good
immunity.
buff. I'm gonna go ahead and these
Yeah.
Okay,
poor souls over here.
where's
Use skill
4?
number 4, which is the Superior Strike. Yeah, so after hovering in the air for a little bit, he then jumps up, comes in, and gets
Hey, okay,
almost like
okay,
a baton
Whoa.
axe. Take a look at that.
okay. Do it
Yeah.
again. Do it again. Does he
It's
still have
like
that same all
an
defense down on
action
there?
pose of swinging a huge sword or an axe or something.
Yep,
He
this is
better
attack
still have
does
that all
9
defense
damage.
down on there.
We're going to go ahead and take a
Huh.
look at skill number 5.
Mm-hmm.
Whoa.
What is that buff?
Whoa, it just keeps
So
going.
just with that attack alone, Kim, what do you think the name of this skill is called?
Well,
do
I
this
know
one more
Uni
what
beam.
time.
the skill is called.
Oh, you do already? Oh, well, good. That
Yes, I
kind of
do.
ruins the fun of it already.
It kind of kills it, doesn't it?
This is referred to
Doesn't
as
matter. It's
the
gonna be so strong.
reinforced
Hopefully.
Unibeam, not just Unibeam, it's the reinforced Unibeam. So
Uh,
actually,
I
Did he get a
confused
buff
you.
tier 3? Did they
You
change it to
said,
tier
oh,
3?
it's one beam, so I would call it the uni beam. And
you probably would
it's
have had
got
me too.
more. It's reinforced.
Okay.
Damn, should have tricked you.
I feel
This
like
is
they
a
could have
very
done a
increased
little
attack
bit
damage,
more,
increase 100%
especially
or
since
50
he has a
50 to 100%
symbiote.
increased
You're
damage
lost. I'm just
following
reacting to
attack.
this
So whenever
update
next
they're
you
about to
go ahead
drop.
and use this attack, your next attack will get a 50
One
to
of the most
100%
hype
buff.
updates that
So
they've
again,
had so
choose
far.
whatever attack to link that with, use it wisely. All right, and just because we can, we already have the T3 warmed up. Let's take a look to see how it looks with the T3 active.
Oh, same. They just changed the picture on it.
Whoa.
Yeah. So I'm going to go ahead and
I
reset
feel like they
this
could have
here, and
done
we're going to go take a
a
look at
tiny
the
bit more just
the
because it's a
developers have to
symbiote
say.
suit, so they should have given it more
From the
like
developers, they say it
symbiote
is
type
recommended to receive the buff effects from
skills.
skill number 3
But it's pretty
and
cool.
skill 5 to make the best use of skill 4 and link it with other skills. So the recommended skill rotation is use skill 3 to get that buff, then skill 5, skill 4, or you can also follow it up with the T3.
Mm,
Wow.
Another also provided a secondary recommended rotation. Again, opening up with skill 3. Give it skill 2.
I like the
skill
immunity on him.
5,
Does he
and then
still have
follow
his
it up with
shield?
4 or
His uniform shield?
There's just so many.
It's a lot to
beams.
go on, a lot going on the screen.
Yeah. You know, I don't think that's one or uni beam anymore.
And that does it for
Mm,
the
okay.
Superior Iron Man.
I got mixed feelings.
Of course, we still have plenty more to go over.
The immunity is
Next up,
cool.
as
I
you
wonder
already
what
saw,
if they're gonna keep his
Professor X
shield.
has a nice little feature
And then
there.
the 4 has all
Kim, what
defense
can you tell
down.
us about
Yes.
Charles
It looks like they got rid of it.
Well, the this is a fun uniform for, I think, fans of some classic
But it looks pretty cool.
series who
I'm
might
excited to play as it.
recognize this
That's the
appearance
first one I'm
from.
gonna buy.
I like it a lot.
No, I'm the same because again I've been a fan of the animated series, so just being
That's
able to
pretty
see this
cool.
look,
Mm-hmm.
just it's very reminiscent of the older
Ah,
days.
I don't have
that
Professor X
logo
yet.
too.
I've been
Okay, this
trying
is
to get
this is
him,
My
that
heart
icon at the
warmed.
bottom. Yes.
I
but
know.
So for a quick thing about this uniform is a little
but
bit different in the
I
sense
haven't played
where,
him, so I don't know
or
his
in the sense
skills.
where it's not different. So there aren't really many
But
skill
Amigo
effects
does
that come
play him,
with
so
it.
we'll
Similar
see.
to Nightcrawler in the previous update, this is more of just a fun skin with a tiny bit of changes and a little bit of addition. For example, for this uniform, the passive skill that comes with this uniform is that you just get a 10% increase to mind damage. Again, that's not very much, but
That's
again, this is more of a fun
that's
uniform for those who
trash.
like to collect. Those of you who are just fans of Professor Xavier in
But they should have
general.
given him
So we're going to
more.
go into more detail, so you can go ahead
Even
and
though it's just for
take a look
fun, they
and
should have
judge for
given him
yourself.
at least like some energy attack or something.
Right.
All right, he's
Or,
all set to go.
something
Shield's
weird.
all powered up. Mine's all set to go. Let's go.
Why does that look like what's his
Yep, that's
face?
the basic attack. So we're going to go ahead and start skill one. Again, a lot of these
It looks
attacks
like
aren't
the
really new. They just have a couple
oh
minor
my
tweaks. So
god.
let's take a look at this one. So many of these attacks are going to be the same. Again, this
It
is
looks like
another
the young
manipulation,
Professor X from
similar to
Fox
the mental
Universe.
shock,
The
but the
icon
only
on the top
difference
left.
is that it decreases the mind blast or mind resistance by about close to 30%. However, it also does a little bit. It takes 80% away from the energy attack
I
to
wonder if they
deal
made
with
him a
damage.
villain too.
Take a
They
look at it
probably
one more
didn't.
time. Let's get it from a different angle that we can see more of an
Hey, this man's
image
Yeah,
of
flying.
his chair.
I see his front side. Whoa.
It's just we can't just move it. Whee! There we go. That's fun.
Smooth.
Wee.
Smooth action.
What
My God,
that?
this
That's a
moves
million
down into my
wee.
car. Take a look at skill number 2, which is the mental disruption.
He just
Again,
said wee.
pretty
Dare
similar
say
to.
it's much better than your car.
Yep, that would make sense. So for
Okay.
mental disruption, again, it's just a skill that decreases your enemy speed and mind resistance while dealing about 35% mind damage. The only difference in this one, I remember I double checked this, is that here he lurches forward, where in his previous uniform he moves backward. So again, this minor
Okay.
tweaks is more for fun.
I think it's gonna be
Skill
more
3.
useful.
This is the energy wave. Again, this is similar to the brainwave warp in his original uniform,
Why
but
was
the
that
only
only
difference
like
also
five
is that it
hits?
does 30% damage. And it
His two looks more
grants
useful.
30% additional damage
Instead of
for
going
your
backwards, you go
next
forward.
attack.
You're gonna have to change your playstyle a lot.
Nice. We do it from this angle so you can see.
I can't even see how many hits that was.
Nice. Always fun.
And that doesn't look like that many hits.
Next, we're going to take skill 5, which is mind over matter.
Whoa. They
That's
look like they've
cool.
had their
Okay.
minds blown.
To
I
be
see
honest, I
what
don't
you
know
did
what I
there.
was expecting
So
since
again,
he's in a wheelchair,
similar to mind over
but
matter skill with
it's still
the
pretty cool.
previous uniform. The only difference is if you notice, like visually, just the little effects at the
Yeah, I
bottom
think it's
there are
just the visuals are what they changed.
Again, we look forward to your opinions. For those of you who are fans of like myself, of the similar to the animated character look, there's something for you to look forward to, and that does it for some of the new uniforms.
Okay,
Yeah,
you're
you
not gonna
said
show us the
some
tier
in
3?
such a strange way, but we'll get back to that soon. Those all look very good. So we have new
They
uniforms for
do.
Iron Man, Mr. Fantastic, and Professor
Mr.
X. But of
Fantastic.
course,
Mr. Fantastic.
well,
Oh, of course not. For those of you who were looking at the market video, you probably noticed there were a couple of new uniforms in there that weren't in the initial teasers. That's
they
because
looked fantastic, Cage.
exactly you jumped ahead of me on that pun. Yes, we have
Mm-hmm.
some fantastic new uniforms for that, and of course we have to take a look here. That is Mephisto. We'll go over him in just a moment. But we have some of the classic new uniforms
Nice.
for the Fantastic Four. We have it for
Not
the
expecting
Inventor,
this
Invisible
at
Woman,
all,
we have
but
the
okay,
Thing.
cool,
So,
cool.
of course, in addition to uniforms, these characters also have awakened skills. So again, we don't have to go through
Nice.
all of them. So we're going to go ahead and just take a look at Invisible Woman's skills.
Doesn't make sense, but okay.
It's all set to go. Again, the skills are similar. Are similar to the Future Foundation uniform. The only difference is
Oh,
it
okay.
is an awakened skill. So we're going to go ahead and jump
Okay.
because again we have a lot to go over. We're just going to jump straight into the awakened skill. So for the Invisible Woman, we have the Force Field Fury. And again, of course, you see the multitude of the other.
That's cool. I wonder if they
Force
put
skills.
I wonder if
Take a
they
look
put
at
Mr.
them one more
Fantastic in the
time.
awakening skill.
I love watching a team work together.
Of course, we have a variety of effects going on. So this is the attack that actually decreases your opponent's overall defense, causing incapacitation, in addition to actually increasing your own critical rate and damage while removing debuffs and the like. You can see the thing
Very
jumps in, Human
cool.
Torch.
Yeah.
There you go. And that's
I
it
like
for
watching teams work together like that.
I don't think they put
Awakened
Mr.
Skills, because
Fantastic
that
in
really
that.
is the best way to see it. So again, of
Especially
course,
since he's not
both
he's a
Human Torch,
villain now,
Invisible Woman, and the Thing
technically.
have their own unique skills. You can take a look at that on your own, and we look forward to seeing what you guys have to say about it. So that does it for the new uniforms.
All right.
Okay,
Well,
what else
we
is new?
didn't say some
Mephisto?
of, so I think that is actually true this time. We are done with the new uniforms.
Oh, that's
We
it?
have yet to see our new character
No
in
Namor, no
action.
Black
That's right. Kind of
Panther,
jumped ahead of
really?
myself when I pushed the wrong button. And we're going to go ahead and take a look at team number 2,
It was
which is
a sneak
Mephisto.
peek.
A sneak peek, a little bit, a sneak peek of a sneak peek. So we have the King of Hell now joining us. Kim, what can you tell us about Mephisto for those of you who don't know about Mephisto?
I think a lot of us
Soul
know who Mephisto is.
finality?
This is a much lauded Marvel
Finality?
character.
That
He is,
sounds busted.
from
They
another
put all their work
dimension,
into
a
Mephisto,
demon,
not any of the other
king of a little
uniforms.
pocket of the world he likes to call hell.
Oh, he likes to call it.
Adversary
Okay.
to many.
That's right.
Yes.
So he has he's now this is a
There's
very
always
unique
like that
character. The
one
developers gave us
character
a
or
lot of notes
uniform
with
that they
this, so we're
put
gonna try to
all their
sum
work
up
into, and
up
the
the
other ones
best
just
we
kind of
can.
get
Those
treatment.
of you who already suspected, those of you who've seen the teaser as well, of course, he is a natural T3 supervillain, and he has. I'm sorry, I might have jumped ahead of my notes again. But yes, so let's go ahead and just jump straight into his passive skills. For example, one of his passive skills is Burning Resurrection, and of course, as expected with infamous character like himself, when he is killed, he revives at up to 90% HP. That is referred to as his Burning Resurrection passive skill. Again, already a threat in itself. Next, he has again.
Yes.
This is a bit. This skill is a little bit more complicated, so I had to get.
I hope he
this off my
revives
notes.
twice.
This for his T2 skill. He has what's referred to as Rage of the Pit. So the literal notes I got from the developers, he gains a demonized devil effect, and he gains additional skill and bonus damage up to 35%, decreasing damage, also being able to reflect damage up to a certain percent, while also being able to reflect damage, while also receiving reduced damage received from reflect damage. A little bit complicated if you can follow.
They made this man a whole new effect
Look at the skills in person.
just to make him strong.
Okay. Menacing.
Okay.
All right, he's all look at him in his.
This is probably going to be one of the.
His insidious.
I'm getting
ways.
Mephisto.
So this is
Just
just his basic.
projecting
This is his basic attack. I'm just doing, by the way. I thought it was
Power.
unique.
That's
He's
cool.
literally just. I can't tell if he's snapping or if he's just pointing.
Pointing.
A little bit of a type of deal. Boom. Anyway, I thought that was
That's cool.
Let's move on to his first skill though, which is the Hellfire Pillar. Basic, but still does quite a good amount of damage. Take a look at that one more time. So this does at least 30% damage for every second that is active. Let's take a look at that again. To 30% burn damage.
Okay.
Nice.
Also remove any active buffs on your opponent. This is skill number 2, which
That's
is
pretty
the
cool.
Evil
That's
Inferno.
actually really strong for
That again does a little bit of a stun
for
there.
a second
Of course, all
skill.
those attacks are burn damage. Don't need to
Full
start to kill
iframe.
them there.
Paralyze.
Just a
Yeah.
lot
Another
of
skill that
fire.
removes buffs on your opponents. Doing burn
Oh, thanks,
damage.
Nacho, for the follow.
So
Appreciate it.
this is the skill that's a little bit unique and ties into his passive we mentioned earlier. This is referred to as the Dark Awakening. Now you kind of have to notice something a little bit different.
Interesting. That's cool. I thought that was going to be what he looked like as after he
Yeah, he
revives.
looks
That's pretty cool.
enormous.
That's right. He's now referred to as a giant. I guess.
What's up,
stat
Nacho?
now
Thanks for the
changes to
follow.
giant. So of course his basic attack changes as well.
This is my first time
What
watching
makes
this,
unique
so
is, for example, you can see on his
so
passive,
far I'm
on
pretty
his passive,
hyped
he
for
has
the whole
increased
update.
damage to
I was looking
superheroes.
forward to
That's
Iron
kind of
Man
by
the most,
default.
but
I'm going to go ahead and change
all
that
of them are
by
really
changing
good,
his
to
skill
be
again
honest.
and switch back to Fiend. This is referred to as Fiend when he's normal. Let me go ahead and go back. So when he's Fiend, he does damage, damage to the superhero faction. However, when we use the skill again, the Dark Awakening, and becomes what's referred to as Giant, is referred to as Demonized, he now does damage to supervillains. So according to the developers, what makes this most special is that he's pretty well-rounded in the sense where when he's
So this
in
man
Fiend
changes
mode, he can do good
from
damage
both?
in PvP, but if you want a little bit more of an advantage in
Interesting.
PvE, just go ahead and use that skill, and you'll be able to do some good damage there.
He's a villain
I wonder
among
if it changes his
That's right.
skills too.
super villains, as it were.
Can't trust him. He's on all
That
sides.
buff lasts
This is
570
skill number 4. I'm going to
seconds.
actually revert back to
That's not a
his
buff.
fiend
That
form.
form.
Because one of his skills actually looks different, but we'll talk more about that later. This
Oh,
is
that's
the
cool.
Burning Nightmare.
Hmm.
All right, we go ahead and go. We're going to reset this over here so I can get everybody rounded up.
They do seem like they're having a nightmare.
So the Burning Nightmare causes stun, fear, in addition to decreasing their overall defense while increasing your
Fear.
overall
Okay.
attack, speed, attack, and defense. I said speed.
What's the fifth skill?
You go twice as fast.
Yes.
So I'm going to go ahead and use this skill now. This is skill number 5.
Ooh.
I just like the effect.
That's actually really cool.
Hands is kind of bringing your opponents into the underworld, because that's what it's called. It's called the
scary.
underworld.
That
Explosion.
looks pretty cool. I
I'm
like
gonna
the
try to
hands.
Get more people in on this. I'm gonna actually get them in. I'm gonna bring them in.
Come
on, boys,
here,
over here.
you wretches.
All set. Just do the skill again. This is the underworld explosion.
That's
It's
so
causes
cool.
mind control in addition to decreasing your enemy's fire resistance. So
I feel like it could have lasted longer or done more more
fire
hits,
skills as well.
but I think it
Also
the
increase
animation looks so
your
cool.
HP as well. Again, this is a skill that keeps on giving.
Does he get a heal?
Anyway, fun stuff.
Maybe
Here's the
I
thing,
think
I'm
there might
actually
have
gonna
been
do this skill
increased
again, but first I'm
recovery
actually
rate.
gonna switch it to the giant mode.
And then his
It's a little
skills
bit different
change.
now. The hands are gone. It's just a giant tornado inferno that's going on. That's consuming your opponents. Let's do it again.
I bet you that penetrates through super armor,
Bring that flame up. Take enemies
just
down.
like Jean's fifth skill.
Yeah, and that's it for that. However, of course, I mean, is it really everything? It's not, because we have, of course, T3. Let's go ahead and start.
Is that the only thing that
What a
changes?
surprise! Whoa! That is a surprise.
Right, those of you who've been playing, of course, the World Boss Legend will recognize that
That's
form.
cool.
This is referred to as Soul Finality. And we're actually going to start warming up again so we can see that skill.
Ooh.
So if you change forms, only your fifth skill changes?
So while I'm actually warming up the T3, I'm actually going to go ahead and read some notes from the developers. So what they mentioned, Fiend being his current form, the Fiend goes well in PvP, as I mentioned, while the Giant form actually goes well in PvE, making him a well-rounded character. For his rotation in his Fiend form, they recommend doing skill 5, canceling after you use a shield, and then use skill 2. Then cancel after the summon, and then use skill 4. After summoning fire. And then when in
Personally,
Giant
I'd go
mode,
5,
this,
4, then 2. But looks cool.
they
Looks
recommend
cool.
again something a little bit similar. Use skill 5, cancel after the tornado, cancel after summoning the fire, and then use skill 4. I messed that up. Let's try that one more time. For Giant, it's going to be skill 5, cancel after the tornado, use skill 4. Yeah, it's actually skill 5, 2, and 4, but we don't need to see that. But once again, for those of you paying attention at home, it's skill 5, use after the tornado, use skill 2, cancel after you summon fire.
I already know we're all just
finish
gonna
up
end up
with skill
using
4.
our own rotations
So now
anyway.
let's go ahead and take a look how it looks with the
That's
T3.
cool.
So again, a multitude of effects happening. We have silence, skills such as silence, incapacitation, decreasing your enemy's overall defense while increasing your HP recovery by up to 30%. Also ignores a good percentage of your opponent's dodge rate while penetrating their defense and increasing your overall attack for up to 20% for your next additional attack. And that does it for the King of Hell himself. That does it for Mephisto. So
Cool.
look forward to seeing
Cool.
what fans have to
All
say.
right.
If you prefer his Fiend form, if you prefer his Giant form, we look forward to seeing what you all have to say.
What's next? What is
great.
next?
He's very true to form.
What else
I
you
will
got
say
for
that.
us? That's it?
All right, Cage. Thank you very much for that. Of course, we've gone over uniforms.
Human Torch
We
looks
have our
cool.
new character. We have our new tier 3. We have a new UI look, which you're looking at right now. But that's not all, right, Cage?
No, again, this is the update
okay.
that keeps on giving. So for those of you who've seen the forum as well, again, we do have one additional mission set added to this update. So a lot of players were kind of confusing, thinking if it was similar to the deploy missions in the Shield Lab. Understandable, but it's not exactly the same. So as you can see here, we have story missions,
Dispatch
dimension
mission. I
missions,
forgot
quest
about
quests,
that.
but there's a little something new, and that is dispatch missions. So little bit of a heads up because I was testing this mode a little bit earlier, and
That's cool. It looks cool so
this
far.
mode again. This is a test build, just specifically made for this live stream. So some of the features
Oh,
aren't exactly will not be perfected in the until the live version, and sometimes there might be a little bit of freezing as I'm going over this. So just bear with me as I'm going to try to explain some of the features in this update.
Very good.
So as you can see, I currently only have 3 missions currently open for this. So how this works is that we have a variety of different missions all across here, and there's different things that go that comes with it. So I'm going to go ahead and tap on the first one here. Here you have you can select a team up to your pre-selected team of characters, and what makes it different also
hey, they
is
look
that when
so
you
cool.
play,
I'm
if you
mad they
actually
don't have
play the build,
tier 3.
there is
They
no
don't have Iron Man
cooldown
tier
when
3.
actually switching out characters. So of course you can
It
see
just bothers me.
also again it seems similar to story missions, but again it's a little bit different. We're going to go ahead and demonstrate that.
What kind of rewards do you get? Does anyone know? I don't remember looking at the details for this, if they
So I'm
even
going to
have those up.
do a little bit of manual play.
Looks good. A lot of familiar moves.
That is
going
such a
on.
cool
Get some
second
buffs
skill.
going too. So again, as you can see, my 2 other teammates are actually already on screen. They're already doing damage on their own. And again, as I mentioned, there's no cooldown when doing when switching to opponents. I'm actually going to do a skill that's going to require some skill animations. While he's doing that, I'm switching to the Maker.
Ah, you can do that? That's pretty cool.
Fortunately, all my teammates are killing the enemies before I can get to them to be able to do my skills. And switch out.
Good
I'm
problems.
going to switch to Professor X, who's still rolling behind back here.
This is actually really cool. I love the missions where you can play as all 3 at the same time. I think that's so cool.
Who is already down? But again, this is an earlier stage, so again, this enemies are going to go down a lot faster than anticipated. Switching out to the Maker.
It's so much chaos, but I'm a fan.
Okay, pretty simple. We can just simply shows and displays just the simple items there. Again, the rewards are not exactly going to be the same when we're doing live build. Anyways, so this is something basic
I hope
in
not.
terms of being able to
All I saw was gear up
So what makes it
kits,
different again?
but
It's
Kim's
dispatch
frame
missions.
is
So it's a
blocking
mix of
more.
being able to both acquire new rewards in addition to both playing, and also you don't have to necessarily be active in playing this too. So again, it sounds a little bit confusing with what I'm trying to say, but this is why. So you look on the top right screen, portion of my screen, and you'll see this mentions growth grade or dispatch. I'm going to go ahead and click this button here, and you can notice that there is a variety of slots here. So I already have currently 3
Cool.
characters displayed because I was playing this mode earlier, and what this actually plays into is actually able to gain additional rewards when not having to actually actively play. You can actually just
Oh,
what it
nice,
is again.
nice,
These
nice.
are dispatch missions where you actually can just dispatch your heroes and go on doing about your own, your own business, your own busy day.
It's
And
kind of
during this time,
exactly
your
like the
heroes are
Shield
actually
Lab.
gaining additional rewards. Now, the rewards are going to actually differ depending on the combat power. As you can see here on the left corner of the screen, it says growth grade. It's the bonus supply at 10%. And as you can see on the right-hand side, it says I could get possibly 110 gold per minute. And just to that, I'm going to click this little button here to display I can also
Okay,
gain additional
I'm about to farm
rewards
some gold.
as well. So I'm actually going to go ahead and increase that. So again, that's not really a lot of rewards.
Just set
The
this
combat
up when you
power,
go to sleep.
again, is pretty weak. So I'm actually going to
You're
go
gonna be
ahead
rich in
and
the
unequip
morning.
these guys.
I hope there's no cap on it.
And I gain about a measly 6,000 for 490 gold. That's nothing. So I'm actually what I want to do. I want to be able to gain more rewards from this set. So I'm actually just gonna auto equip for this set for a second. And if you notice the combat power exponentially increased, I'm actually gonna dispatch them. Sweet. And as you notice, the gold actually increased to 120 gold per minute. Again, not all these
Mm-hmm.
rewards and the numbers, they aren't exact, so they may differ in the actual live build. So these are something to look forward to
I kind of
later
like
on.
the
So
idea
again,
of
the whole
this.
purpose of this is being able to provide you additional missions and additional ways to actually obtain rewards. Again, some of the rewards
Okay, a good way
aren't
to farm without playing. That
the
sounds good
same
to
as
me.
what's being displayed here on this screen. So I actually gained a little bit of rewards here, as you can see. The reason being is because of when I was testing the mode out earlier, I actually had other characters equipped.
I wonder what other kind of
Sorry,
rewards you can get besides gold. Because if they have like a mission for
So yeah.
different types
Again,
of rewards,
the notes I have
that'd be
actually
pretty
are
cool.
kind of minimal in terms of what to explain for this mode, and also
That'd be so
look for
useful.
more details regarding how this game would actually plays out on the patch notes when it gets closer to the time when it goes live. So that's something for you all to look forward to. So this is a game mode. The purpose of this mode is to gain more rewards, both actively and passively. So this is a good way to be able to make use of the characters that you haven't really used before. Or, yeah. So there you go.
All right. Thank you so much, Cage, for showing us that. I can't wait to see how people end up
Yeah, that looks
using this
interesting.
function. Let's move on to our next section. Now,
I
off the
wonder
top,
how
I
hard
did
it is.
mention that we are going to talk a little bit about some of the questions we posed to you earlier and your answers about your favorites there. Let's move on over to this other screen. I'm just gonna adjust my camera. All right. You know what? Sometimes it's high tech and sometimes it's very low tech.
It's the beauty of doing everything live.
You asked for it.
You got that right.
We have a few different questions we brought up at the top of the stream, and we're going to be reviewing what the fans have to say, what your voices are.
Okay, let's see what the fans have to say.
And the first question that I see here
So
is,
I'm just watching. So they live stream the update that's about to come out.
And I see an answer here.
That's not. Oh my God, Fly said the same thing. That's not me. So basically, there's this update coming out on this game that I play, and I'm just reacting to the video where they showcase everything. I haven't watched it. Nobody really knows like the details about it, so they kind of showcase like skills and actual gameplay.
It's fun to see players say like, "Oh, I finally got my favorite character. I finally got Loki T3. Valkyrie finally gets an update."
That's pretty much it. Just
looks, similar to the
chatting, discussing.
I love it when it's connected to the comics. I mean, this seems.
I was hyped for the Iron Man uniform. I still am hyped for the Iron Man uniform, but all of these are really good.
Thor is my favorite update.
He looks like an older me. I look nothing like this man. Hold up, I'm gonna get sleep in on this.
Let's see.
Do I look like this man?
A little bit.
No. This man looks. I'm not gonna roast this man.
Says the Runaways update.
We're lost family members.
There actually has not been a Runaways update, but it has been a request we've seen many players.
All right, so you're saying I look like a loaf, like white bread? That's exactly what she said. She said no.
All right, let's move on to another question. Go ahead, Cage.
Oh, I missed the first question completely because I'm getting roasted in chat.
Added character within the past year. Actually, I'm going to open up and ask you, Kim. What was a favorite character that we've recently added within this year that you've actually enjoyed?
Within the last year? I'm a big fan of the Immortal Hulk update, which was V620. Because
Hulk was pretty good. They made this man chunky and a villain.
But
probably one of the best reworks they did. Reworks, best uniform that they did.
Had it in them, and then I was just really enwrapped in this comic about this different version of the Hulk, and I just love looking at different interpretations of this character.
Okay, I can agree with you.
What changes a little
I try to
bit,
shave my mustache,
deeper into what's going
but I'm just lazy.
And I really enjoyed that one. I also really liked Red She-Hulk, who was also part of that update.
It was a fun update.
Yeah.
I agree. I think Abomination was also another added character.
Also, I haven't posted a recent pic on Instagram.
I didn't know much about the character until
I'm bald now, by the way, but
interesting character arc where he ranged.
I look like a cue ball.
And then kind of redeeming himself and kind of having a sad end.
That's the name of the low white ball pool, right? I don't want to sound dumb.
That's one thing I do enjoy.
All right, don't believe me. Don't believe me.
That at least I myself.
You can ask Fly.
On the Sneak Peek team.
You can ask Sleep too.
You don't know. We start off. A lot of us don't know many.
I'm bald.
Much info about these characters until
she nodded.
Research on them sometimes. But then we start doing research on them, finding all these different unique little tidbits. We think, okay, what can we do to make a fun, engaging teaser that fans, both people who don't really know much about this.
You can see your reflection on my forehead, and the top of my head.
Yeah, that's part of fun. We
also speaking of. One person in the chat, Renzo Castro Cache, answered that question. Favorite added character in the past year, Moonstone, and then 3 heart emojis. And Moonstone is one of those characters that I did learn a lot about. Yeah, via this game. We also have an opinion I agree with very much.
Oh no! Look, I'm just trying to watch this live stream.
Ghost Rider T3.
Ghost Rider Tier 3 was pretty cool.
That was a runner-up for me.
Yeah, so not necessarily a newly added character, but
I'm
definitely
still
happy to see
waiting.
that he got T3. He's been a fan requested character for such longest time, right?
Yes,
We've
and I'm still waiting
received
on Cosmic
release
Ghost Rider
info,
Tier 3,
and we kind
Punisher
of
Tier
think it's
3.
finally going to get his T3 new immediately, just as a CM and seeing all these different number of player requests
No, we're
and
not
being
roasting
able to see
Kevin.
like, oh, finally this character's
Thanks,
finally getting
Fly.
T3. We're going to make several people happy.
Thanks for defending me. We're
So
not roasting
always fun.
Ink.
I mean, that does bring us to our last question. I mean, some of you double answered questions, which was, what was your favorite uniform
You're
or
good. You can
tier
lurk all you
3
want.
this
Appreciate you being
past
here.
year?
I'm
And
roasting Fly
we have an
instead.
answer
Okay.
here from Augustin Marengo, who says Human Torch. We have an answer, scrolling down. Mohammed Fazil says Ghost Rider, best uniform. I'm with you.
Well, which uniform?
All right, look.
We had two new
Ghost.
uniforms,
They could have
actually,
done a little
released
bit better
for.
on
We
Ghost
had
Rider, but I
You
think
know
Ghost
which
Rider's
one
pretty
I
cool.
mean.
His skills just get canceled too
King of
Which
easily.
Hell,
one
or
do I
you're
talk
referring
about all the
to
Threats in the
time?
chat. Oh no.
No.
I feel bad. Now the name is just slipping from the Galactic.
Where's my moderators at?
Cosmic
No
Ghost
threats
Cosmic Ghost
here.
Rider.
Rider. I feel so bad now as a CM.
Yeah, Cosmic Ghost Rider. There you go.
Oh my gosh. Yes.
That's my boy.
Cosmic
I
Ghost
love
Rider
that
deserves a
comic.
tier
I
3.
love that comic. So seeing it come to life was awesome for me. We also have from Gil Salinas, same Ghost Rider tier 3.
Mm-hmm.
Carlo Stacco. And again, forgive me if I'm pronouncing these wrong. Black Panther. Luis Hernandez says Luke Cage. That one's solid. I gotta say.
Oh, just from the recent too. I agree.
Black Panther.
Dan Vargas.
This
says
man didn't get a
Ghost Rider
uniform.
as well.
Mm-hmm.
Adam
Or are they
Thorne
answering
says
something
Rogue.
different?
Good choice.
Oh, there you go.
Rogue was cool.
Does
Luke
anybody
Cage.
say
Luke
anything
Cage was
about this?
good.
Has anybody mentioned the symbiote update?
No, not once.
Iron
Buddy
Fist.
Yonsa
Oh my
says
god,
Iron
guys, I'm
Man.
about to transcend Iron
Glow the
Fist.
Dark also says Iron Man. Andrew Warren Werwidge agrees with me. Marvel Future Fight Hall.
Okay, let him slide.
Yeah, but I know you liked the symbiote update a lot.
I'll look
mentioned it
away.
From our conversations.
Oh no, for sure. I remember mentioning back when we did the live stream.
I'll
about
stop
that,
reading chat for a
for
good
the
minute.
update. Just being
Y'all can go
when
stupid,
I
go
first heard of the
crazy in
game as a
chat.
complete noob, not knowing anything. Venom was one of the first characters I acquired. And I wanted
Symbiote
and
update was pretty
so
good.
disappointed when I found out he was not T3 like at all. Anyway, so just finally in being able to plan the teaser for that and just
I'm
yeah, it was
telling
fun. It's
you,
always fun
Punisher
to see
needs the
fans
next tier 3.
get both the uniform and the T3 that the fans have been wanting.
Definitely. I mean, I love seeing that crossover there of seeing characters from the pages just get in the game and freaking own and be really accurate to who the character is.
It's fun, and it's like
Those
it's
were some
always fun
empty
to just,
threats.
over the course of the year,
They sure were.
seeing just the different changes and different features, not just for the added character, but the different game features that.
Am I even good at this game? Look, listen. First of all, I'm not good at any games. Second, the people in this game use the most busted characters. Okay, look. There's a mechanic, right? Called Super Armor. It protects you from flinching, okay? There's this thing called Super Armor Penetration that doesn't even exist in the game. The skills just have it. They don't list it anywhere, okay?
All right. Well, thank you all for submitting
So you
your
can
answers to
flinch
our fun little,
even if you have super armor,
question
right?
roundup here. Kind of just
And that's
going
cool.
over, our favorite highlights over
But
the
you can't
course
give
of
your
the year.
character super armor.
And it's
That's
been
up to
a
the
great
developers
highlight
whether or
getting
not
to
you have
do
super
with
armor.
you, Cage, and getting to work with
And you can't stop
and be
super armor
creative about the
penetration, so then you
things
just
that we
flinch.
do. I mean, I was looking at the
How do you give your
the
people
highlight
super
reel
armor
off the top,
penetration?
and
You can't. They
it's
decide.
there's a
So
lot
there's
of
2
you
people
just
sitting at
having
the
a great
top
time
of
in
the
there, and I
ladder
love to see it.
that just sit here
It's
and
been
make
fun.
you
It's a
bob
great-
your
this has been a
head
great
back
year.
and
I'm
forth,
looking forward to seeing what the
and
future
you just die.
has,
You can't do anything.
for the future fight.
You can ask Fly. I sent him a video a long time ago.
Okay,
I was
very
like, hey,
good,
what do you
very
see
good.
wrong here?
You're welcome.
Well,
You know,
I will
Wolverine,
say
one of the
that
strongest
does
characters
just
in
about
Marvel,
do it for this very
just sitting there
special
bobbing his little head, just getting
Fight
flinched
V700
for like a good
6-year
2 minutes.
anniversary update. We've been over so much today. We have 3 new uniforms for
All
Iron
right,
Man,
look.
Mr.
You can give your people
Fantastic,
super armor,
and Professor
which
X.
protects you from
We
flinching.
also got a new
2 new
character,
uniforms, by the way.
Mephisto.
You can't give that to
Oh,
your
yes, I'm sorry,
characters.
3
The
new
developers
uniforms,
decide who
Yes.
gets that.
Human Torch, Invisible Woman,
So
and
like
of course the Thing.
Luke Cage gets that, I think,
And then,
but then like
we
Iron
also
Fist
got
doesn't get it.
this new
Like
UI.
you don't have a choice.
We have
Just
our
some people get it, some people don't.
missions. We have a new tier 3.
Developer's choice.
And Cage, we have so
All
many
right,
things going on for
and
people to
that
claim
just protects you
rewards
from flinching.
in-game.
Yes, we do have a.
And then there's this
so easy
thing
to lose
that they
weight. We have
give
multiple
whoever they
events
decide
to commemorate
called
do
super
that.
armor
These, okay, I'll
penetration.
explain. We have
So then they
multiple events to
can
go
make you
through
flinch
for
even
the
though you have super armor,
6-year anniversary.
which
Again,
is
as you
dumb.
mentioned earlier, we have a pre-register event. Players can actually
That
register their
you can
email,
also
pre-register for the event, and
you
acquire
also have no control over
a
that. They
multitude
just
of new
choose
rewards
who
for
gets
that.
it and who doesn't.
There's also
So
a
Wolverine just
couponist
sits there and
event
bobs
as
his
well.
head back
Those
and
of you
forth,
who
flinching.
may have already seen it across our Facebook
It's
channels,
dumb.
Twitter, and
It's
Instagram as
real
well,
dumb
where there's coupons coming out for
because
such, for example, we have
they're all about
Avengers, I
using
believe is
your
what we
favorite
have.
characters,
So the coupon for
but
that,
you
I believe,
can't
is ready
because
for
they force
MFF
you to play the
6
same
year.
two
So it's
characters.
ready, spelled out
I'll
ready
post a video
for
on your Discord
MFF,
later.
the number
It's dumb.
6 year. So you go
You
ahead
just
and put
sit
that
there,
in. And for those of you
literally
who are
watching
actually
yourself
iOS
die.
users who are having any confusion at all on how to input those codes, actually, if you visit the forum, we actually have a walkthrough to show you how you can
But
actually
you
get
know what?
those
There's
and retain
another
those rewards.
version,
So both
is Guard
Android
Break.
and iOS users
You can
can
get
be able
guard
to have
broken,
fun
which
and be able to
also makes you
enjoy
flinch, but
the
we have
early
full
bird
control over
gifts
that.
of the
We can
6-year
give people
anniversary.
guard break,
And we're
and
not done. We,
it's
of
pretty
course, have
good.
a check-in event going
But
up
then they give random
as
people
well.
they
So be
decide
sure
guard
to
break
log into the game because you don't
penetration,
want to be able to miss out on a single day and
and that's
lose
not
sight
listed in the
of
skills
any of
either.
these rewards. So
It just
be sure to
they
log
just
in. Once
decide
again,
who
for
gets
those
it.
for updated information, always just check out
Anyways,
our page on
so
Facebook, Twitter,
me,
and Instagram, YouTube as well. We have plenty of stuff
so
going on,
I
so
use
y'all can look forward to
characters
that.
I like using, and I'm bad at the game
Yes,
because I
and
don't
of
use the busted
course,
characters.
there's always more to come. As the sneak peek team
I'm
has
done
taught
ranting.
us, there is
That
always something
this game
available
is dumb.
for the eagle-eyed Marvel Future Fight fan. You just never know what might pop up. So
This game
please
is dumb,
stand
but it's also
by.
fun.
Please stay
I enjoy
tuned
playing this game
to all that we have
when I
coming
use my
in the
favorite
future.
characters. Yeah, they
That's what I
literally
gotta say.
have
I felt a little
control
bit
over everything, and then they're like, "No,
cheated because I felt a
use your
little bit
favorite
offended because
people."
not once I wore the
I
special
can't.
uniform for the anniversary
Uniform.
uniform. I can call it. I was gonna say alpha, but I said, hey, MFF. Why not go ahead and just use the terminology?
The crazy
Got
thing
all
is, this game
got all
also
dressed up. Not once did I
makes
get
their
a
most
single comment,
expensive
not a single
characters.
compliment from you.
This is
Cage,
my
I'm very
Apex.
sorry
No,
that I
but
didn't give you
listen,
the attention you deserve.
listen.
You are a vision in red.
This
You look
game
great, my friend.
has made me
I'll
close
take that.
out of the app so
All right.
fast.
Well, I'm gonna, I think that is actually it now. So I hope everyone really enjoys the 6-year anniversary and all the events that are coming surrounding it, everything that is coming to the game
This is my
very
Apex, but
soon.
like times 20
Thank
at
you all
least.
for being a huge part of this year and every year and the future going on. Till
What's
next
the
time,
point in playing a
Magents.
game when you're just gonna
Happy
go and
anniversary.
fight in PvP, but
Bye
you
bye.
can't do
Bye
anything? You
bye.
just sit there and watch your person die, basically. Anyways, that was fun. That update was fun. Or that live stream was fun. The update isn't out yet. I'm excited. I am excited for this. To be honest, Iron Man and Mr. Fantastic. I don't have Professor X yet, so I need to grind. I wonder if they're gonna put the Professor X shop thing, crystal purchase, whatever, in Danger Room. I doubt it, but I hope they do. Well, guys, that's it for the live stream. Thanks for coming and joining and watching me watch this. I appreciate you guys. Let me know what you think about the update. Follow me on Discord and Twitter, and I definitely have my thoughts on there. Thank me. You guys came in here and roasted me. No, but thanks again for I do appreciate you guys coming and watching and following. Make sure you follow my Twitter and Discord. If you don't, I have all of my opinions on there. I post Marvel Feature 5 videos occasionally. All right, bet. Thanks for coming and watching. I will see you guys next time.